Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's time to go try another quest. Thanks as always for following along. I do appreciate each and all of you. So now that we have turned in the quest from Johnny Shrapnel, let's see about getting a second quest. Now I'm going to go with Bullettooth Anthony, although Chill Winston also has a hard quest, so it's kind of up to you which one you want to do second. Also, there is a possibility that the Bullettooth Anthony quest can be bugged when you try to turn it on, so you may want to do his third, but I'm going to go ahead and do it second for location reasons.
Guns is what we need, boss. Syndicate always have more than us. Way more. We can't win a war without enough weapons. Syndicate get regular supplies from the gentry factories. I know of a depot they run in a warehouse by West India Quay. I say we break in there and clean it out.
You must be joking. Security will be tighter than a rat's arse there. I'd have to send a whole team in to get more than a handful of guns. It's too dicey by half.
I know a gal that might be able to help us. An old, associate. She could find a way past the systems there, at least long enough to shift some crates out. We just need someone to break in and open the loading bay from the inside.
No, this is just stupid. Get your fucking brain in gear. I want to hurt the dogs, not do some petty theft. Anything we nick, they just replace in a week. We'd be better off burning the place down. Destroy whatever's there, fancy security and all, and fuck up their supply operations for months. Wouldn't even take much explosives to fry a weapons dump.
You're cool, boss. But there's bound to be some lovely gear in there. Would be a crying shame to see it all go to waste. If we're burning a place down, then there's no harm in having some guns whilst we're at it, is there?
Okay, sure, but that's just some frosting. The real aim here is to fuck over the Syndicate. You been paying attention, Wayfarer? Good. Take these charges. Find a way into this warehouse and set them somewhere that'll cook extra crisp.
And take this old card of mine and go see Frosty Valentina. She runs a bakery these days near Millwall High Street. She should recognise the card from our old days. I'd go see her myself, but the Syndicate sniffers would kill me on sight. Tell her what you're about, and she can sort you with something to bypass the security systems.
Waste of time. We don't need this Millwall bint.
Hey, no need to talk about Valentina like that.
Fine. I just want the fucking job done. No distractions.
All right, and this starts the arms race quest. Now, off camera, I'm going to go back to we'll go back to the hideout, do a sit and spin, but one important thing that we're going to need is to make sure that we have some components. We'll need 4 lead, plastic, copper, and circuitry for Valentina. So I'll make sure and have those components on hand before I go. Also, off camera, I will probably stop by the DIY to buy some more ammo, as well as Nadia. We'll join back up here when I'm ready to fast travel back to the Isle. So I was able to buy some more shotgun shells and some more 303 rounds, and even picked up an additional hypo at DIY Hardware and got some more shotgun shells from Nadia. But before we travel off, wanted to point out something that I accidentally missed earlier in the video. While we're here, there's another cute Cthulhu right here for the taking. So from here, we now have the ingredients to brew up some tea. So we'll be fast traveling from Nadia.
Sick of it.
Back to the foot tunnel where we can go up and brew some tea. Here's our tea station. So we can see we are still addicted to cigarettes and hypo, but the tea we're going to brew is going to remove these addictions. I am going to go ahead and spark up a cigarette, though, to maximize our intelligence. And so this pot of green tea is what we're going to brew. You can see all the doctor's leaves, 4-leaf clover, glowing leaves, spring water, steel. And a straw. That's why I was so excited to get the straw. Let's go ahead and make one of these as well, although it does consume 2 of our 3 dirty waters. All right, so out we go. And off to the bakery. Now, checking our map, it's not a hard walk over there, but I'm going to go ahead and do the quick fast travel. This is when I was talking in a previous video about the importance of going north from the church to find this place. That's why, because it's going to take us right to the bakery. Let's see, our cigarette has worn off. So we start off here. You can go in there, by the way, this brass nail. There is a trader in there, but that's not something we need at the moment. We need to get to the bakery, which if we look on our map, is just right here, kind of directly to the northwest of us. And there it is. If you remember when we ran south from sinking the dredge, we came running down this road, and here is the bakery. We're going to converse with this tart, this Frosty Valentine. Or Valentina, I should say.
Hello, sugar. Can I interest you in some lovely ass buns? Or maybe you prefer a frosted finger?
Oh, no. We'll definitely take the buns over the finger.
But I don't know anyone called Oh, it's Tony? Tony the tall man. Bless my Gideon, I've not heard from him in donkeys. Oh, we've had some history, I'll tell you that. What does that old devil want all of a sudden? Oh, we go way back, dear. We met when I was cracking into his, well, maybe best not to get into that. He had such a reputation, did Tony. Always the best tools for the job. And so good with his hands, too. In one sense of the word, more of a insecurity expert, shall we say. I always liked to tinker. I could never stand being told no, not by man or machine. I would always find a way to turn that no into a yes. But that was a long time ago. The only thing I crack these days is eggs. Those days are far behind me, dearie. But if Tony sent you, I guess I can help. I don't have the right components just lying around, mind. Let's see. I need you to fetch me some copper, a set of circuitry, and a bit of plastic. Then I'll see what I can cobble together.
Well, luckily, we've brought those with us.
Ever so compliant, aren't you? Well, run along then, pup.
We can see that everything back here is marked as steel. Even the stuff that's in these bags. But let her know we're back with the components, which we brought
Back
with
so
us.
soon? How's the search? Oh, lovely. Come down my back passage, love, and I'll see how I can fix you up.
Again with the sexy talk. Promises, promises. And we have to kind of wait for her. She's a kind of push her down these stairs. All right. So once she gets down there.
Right. Now show us your bits.
Oh, here's my bits.
I used to work a lot with Tony on cracking syndicate systems, so I know how to get my fingers cleanly up a dog's back doors, as they say. But I don't have all the crafts I used to, so this will have to do for you. This card will get you through the electronic lock on the outside of the building and should put the security system into maintenance mode for a few minutes. It won't open any internal locks though, and if you trip any other alarms, then the security will reset. So watch where you put your bum about. Good luck with this, sugar. And if you see Tony, do tell him to come visit sometime. I wouldn't mind having my hands on his tools again, if you know what I mean.
Well, I think we all know what you mean. So we can go out this door. It's time to spark up a cigarette, perhaps. Or let's go ahead and cure these right now. Should be some, thought it would be G under the green tea. Maybe it's a, here we go. Pot of green tea. All the other, there's another cure called Sober that vendors sell, but our current going rate is 480 tickets. Don't want to wipe out a quarter of our bank. And rather than smoking some cigarettes, let's go ahead and we have some applesauce. And as we can see from our stats, right as rain. Oh. Now we're going to be using our 303 a lot here. As we start heading north. So look at the map. Next stop is way up here at their warehouse. We are going to follow this left-hand path here. Notice the dredge is no longer on the map now that it's sunk. Investigated all of this, didn't find anything in that building. It was of particular importance. There's a little bit of scrap, but I'll let you explore that on your time. Now, one thing we do want to do, though, you see this building here. There's the steamer trunk up there on the 3rd floor that I've gotten some really good loot from. We're also going to do a bit of sniping from up here as well. Oh. Oh, somebody's shooting us. There he is. Should be one more over there. Come on, don't be shy. Because we're going to have to go up there in a minute anyways, so. Ah! Give it one more try. Oh well. Like I said, we'll get them later. Not a problem. There's also some that are wandering around at the edge of the bridge there. Good center mass shot. Only thing is it's a lengthy reload for this gun. One more wandering around over there. See if we can snipe him. Oh, great headshot.
You're having a bubble. I ain't got time for this. You little...
All right, much needed shotgun shells. As we see, we cannot get across right here. So the path across is going to be this footbridge right here. Sometimes there's some sniping opportunities. Go up here. Be careful not to fall in. Yeah, sometimes there's some sniping opportunities there already. So what we'll do is go back around here to this set of steps and go up. Oh. Remember these guys? There might be one more around this corner. A Yorkshire pudding. Let's see. Interested to see what that's good for. Oh, we'll sell that then. From here, we can see the remnants of the dredge. Still some foot guards out there. We'll leave them alone for now. See, I don't remember anything specific being over here anywhere. Nope. Oh, except for some rad roaches, maybe. Holy. Well, how about that? It's pretty nice. Got a legendary rad roach. And let's see what this powered hooligan. Well, if you were a VATS player, that'd definitely be something you might want to invest in. All right, and we'll want to go around this way. Now you can go up here, and it is possible sometimes to have some good sniping opportunities. There's also some plants. We're going to go back around this way. Go down here. There can sometimes be some syndicate here in this area, so that's why I have my pistol ready. But what we're going to want to do is go up, sneak up this way. And around. And over here. And that's the walkway across the river right there. And there's an excellent place to do some sniping. Because as you can see, there is a lot of activity, and it's a lot easier to get them from here, where we're out of range of most of their weapons, than right there. So let's find an easy target. Find somebody just standing still. Yeah, sit down right there. Perfect. Now, hopefully they will bunch up kind of right there. That's a nice... Hold still. Yeah, these mercenaries are going to be tough ones. Oh. Hey, that's not fair. I'm going to have to do some healing. Hopefully he's the only one. Like I said, they like to congregate right around here.
Where have you snuck off to, you jammy little bastard?
There's that mercenary. If we can peg her, that would be great.
Funny bugger, is it? Everyone's
There she goes.
shot.
Stop getting shot. I'll knock you out, sunshine. You're gonna wind up on one of those meat hooks.
There we go. Beautiful. And that should be all of them. I guess if you really wanted to be safe, you could plant a mine down here. Let's see what kind of goodies we can collect. Yes, it might be best to try to target that syndicate mercenary first, but kind of is what it is. Now we're going to go up here. Now, I do not recommend heading that way. Even though there's waypoint marker, we're not going to head that way. We're going to go up here and get a discovery bonus and then go around. We were really hoping that we could get to level 10. Sometimes there's one more syndicate guy over here. Not seeing anything. Oh, here we go. And I think it's a melee. Yeah, he's just got a knife. So let's save some ammo. Hey, buddy.
You shifty little shit.
Come on. No, don't run away.
Don't test me, you little.
We one-shot him. Now, you can go through these gates. I'm going to do a quick save. Because I actually went through there and got a crash. So we're going to go down around this way.
You think I'm some kind of mug or something?
Got a couple of pups. Should be able to put them down
What was I doing
with some
again?
pistol shots.
What? Lads, found him. Ah, prick! Ah! Fuck yourself now, mate. You. Yeah. Scarper, lads.
Kind of got lucky on that one. They got hung up. Some sharp knuckles. And as we see from our waypoint, we want to go around this way. We have enough eggs. I don't really know why I grabbed that one. I don't recall there being anything on this bus. Tis a bit frustrating. I'm used to some good loot on Fallout 4 buses, or even in Fallout 76. Was hoping to get to level 10. There's some Mirelux. We'll not want to mess with them. Oops, somebody's shooting at me already. I don't see from where. Yeah. Where am I getting sniped at from? Now, this is where we're going to want to go. Right up there. Let's use this bus for cover. Now, this is actually the location for our next quest. So I wanted to get that. We'll do another quick save. So there will be 3 enemies up here. They're pups, so they're not hard to take out. But they all have keys to the door, and we want to make sure we don't use their keys. Don't pick them up. So that's why I got put in a quick save here in case you accidentally do.
What?
There they are. We'll get one of them to run up here. He's a shooter. We'll get him.
Oh, get you prick!
And there's one more over there.
No, not here.
Yes, here. Let's see, we did get this other guy, right? Again, see, we do not want that key. We want to use the one that Valentina gave us. Some shotgun shells, that's nice. Although I am going to warn you, this is a tough fight. It's probably one of the hardest that we'll get into. It's why a lot of people do this particular quest third instead of second. So I'm going to go ahead and do a real full save here. And in we go. Oh, let's reload. Also, before we go in, right now we have Molotov. We've got some of these mines. We're going to want to select one of these mines. That's going to be one. And then let's get our aid ready. We're definitely going to want to take a hypo. And then this horror show. But let's get in first. I really hoped we'd get to level 10 so that I really hoped that we'd get to level 10 so that we could take the chem resistant perk and make these chems last longer with less chance of addiction. But it kind of is what it is. We also maybe want to, let's see, we've got our stim packs hotkeyed at 0. We've got hero hotkeyed at 9. Let's see, where's our water? We've got purified water. Let's go ahead and hotkey that. To 8. Let's go ahead and make sure we're full health. Let's go ahead and get some more mushy peas. Or did we eat all of those? We've got some ribeye steaks too. Maybe we should have hotkeyed. Well, let's hotkey these ribeye steaks instead of the water. And we'll go ahead and let's take some hypo now. Well, let's get the hypo there keyed up on our menu.
Some absolute joker is messed. Fuck yourself now.
Now we're going to want to go around this corner. Now is the time for some horror show. Because these guys can be tough.
You're pathetic. You fucked yourself now, mate. Funny bugger, is it?
Bastard.
Fuck yourself now. You're gonna have to do better than that. Fuck yourself now, mate.
Come on.
Fuck yourself now, mate. We need to get the hell out of here.
Come on. All right. I'm going to do a quick save here. That went pretty well. This one in the armor, this syndicate dog in the armored suit can be tough to get. Now we've got to be careful because there are some turrets and perhaps more enemies. Through there, we have a little looting. We can do here. Like I said, sometimes you want to be careful. There are turrets in there, as well as we may have drawn them all out. Now I see one more. Like a few tickets to help. We have this terminal. Complaining about the film industry there. Let's see what movies are playing. All kind of a takeoff on the 007. He's 005 and this intonation. Get our rifle ready again. Check this trash can. Like I said, we see that there are some turrets in here. This guy's a tough one too. Let's see if we can. Oh, that was fantastic. We're going to want to try to, I'm going to do another quick save. What we want to do is just run through right here. These are and this is the door that's going to let the vagabonds in. Well, come on. Oh, we went outside by accident.
Good to see you back.
And your mum teach you bad your guns on our side. Look where you're going.
There we go. Now everybody's in.
Touch me again, and there'll be consequences.
Now, again, if you did not use Valentina's card, you'll be fighting turrets at this point. And letting the boys in is definitely helpful. Always use another stimmy. Nothing of interest here in the ladies' loo. And we want to go through here. See, this is where you will place the bombs. Let's get these tickets. See, the projector came down somehow. Now we can place the bombs at our leisure. As nothing's going to happen until we leave. I don't remember there being anything up here.
Hey. What?
So we can fight them if we want, or we can just leave. Once we leave, all the explosions go off. And we now can return to Bulletproof Anthony. And we'll go on in the Swan and Mitre. And turn in our quest. Like I said, this one can be bugged. My understanding is if the dialogue freezes up, you can always go back outside, come back in, and then just talk to Gaunt instead. Let's see, our applesauce is worn off. So I'm going to go ahead and light a cigarette for some extra XP as we turn this in.
More bodies getting shot done never hurt anything.
Well, well, the hero returns. The boys came back a while ago, told me you did a fine job, and they nabbed a good haul too. The old gang's gonna be better equipped now. I owe you a pint for this, mate.
Enough of that. I want a proper debrief. Tell it from the start.
Oh, how's she holding up?
Yeah, there was a lot of innuendo, but I think he knows that already.
Oh, she is a cheeky one. Well, well, if things settle down a bit, it would be nice to pay her a visit.
This is making me fucking sick. And you can forget about things settling down. That's the opposite of what's going to happen. But never mind that. You got into the warehouse then?
Very nice. You done well. These supplies are going to make a big difference, believe me. I'm well chuffed.
Listen to you two mugs, clapping yourselves on the back over nothing. The syndicate still stands. A couple of crates of guns won't bother them. We've risked a lot for pittance here. Pathetic. What, two groups of enforcers on top of you and you just waltz back in all alone to blow things up?
Gordon fucking Bennett. That's some moxie you got there, mate.
I'll say. Bloody amazing. Well, I'm glad you're on our side. I wouldn't want to go up against someone as fucking mad as that.
Something like this deserves a special reward. Here, have this, pal. It's that laser rifle I showed you earlier. I've been tinkering away at it, and she's a right daisy now. I hope it serves you well.
Right. Well, that's a happy ending and a half. Now, what's next?
And we leveled up. And that will end this episode. What's next is we'll talk to Chill Winston for our next go around. Thanks again, as always, for following along. Appreciate all the comments you leave. If any of you can explain any of this Cockney rhyming slang, it would be much appreciated. If you can get the word out, we're still working on that goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So anything you can do to spread the word will help. Like I've mentioned, just the fact that you give the thumbs up like to these videos and leave a comment helps the algorithm get boosted so that it gets out to more people who are more likely to subscribe. So we'll see you in the end, and thanks again.